Hello everyone and welcome to JORVIK.
I've been talking to Santa and he told me everything that you want this year. I went shopping.
JORVIK is a huge island located in the northern part of our globe, and it has a temperate climate. Right now we are at the JORVIK airport where we have just landed. The JORVIK airport is part of the very small city zone of JORVIK because JORVIK is actually rather known for its gorgeous wildlife, its beautiful forests, and its beautiful nature. So together we will explore all of that today, but mainly we will be focusing on the winter season here in JORVIK and talking about their traditions and how JORVIKians like to spend winter here. So together, let's embark on this beautiful journey of exploring JORVIK. We are now walking through Furrow, which is a foresty area in JORVIK, and I'm trying to keep as quiet as possible, so hopefully you'll be able to hear the birds surrounding us, and in the distance you may as well be able to hear the cows or horses because we're actually walking to a ranch. In this area we can mostly find birds, so woodpeckers, red crossbills, blue jays, brown creepers, flycatchers, so pretty average bird species. However, there's lots of photographers that come around this area to take pictures of animals such as wolves, bears, foxes, and rabbits. As I said, we're walking to a ranch because we're going to explore JORVIK on horseback, just like how the ancestors of this wonderful island did. The biggest aspect of JORVIK is its horses. Everyone loves horses here. They are protected, they are sacred, and most importantly, they come in a lot of shapes, breeds, sizes. JORVIK actually has its own breeds, and one of them is a JORVIK wild horse, which I'm going to ride today, and it's a huge thing because these horses cannot be found outside of JORVIK, outside of this island. They are only bred here. So these horses are draft horses, heavy horses. They're used on hikes, trail rides, ranch stuff mostly, so you can't really see them in the show jumping world. Wesley here, who obviously has a lot more experience than I do, will tell us a few more facts about this breed, and then he'll introduce us to this lovely mare right next to me.
Hey everyone, Wesley here. Let me tell you more. JORVIK wild horses were discovered quite recently, that being in 1985. No one really knows how they appeared, but they are a protected breed. Half of these individuals live peacefully in their habits, while the other live just as peacefully in the range where they are investigated. Of course, safely. As Valentina said, they're ridden, but it's illegal to compete with them. Now, more about this lovely individual here. This is Buttercream, B for short. She's a very calm horse, who takes great care of her rider. She's a home breed and is 15 years old. She is standing at only 16.5 hands high, which make her shorter than most individuals from this breed. She is very agile and very fast, which make her one of our preferred horses at this range.
First place we went to is Silverglade Village, and a really cool thing here in JORVIK is you're actually allowed to ride horses in villages and cities, but it's kind of difficult there, but you must not exceed trot. So basically you can ride horses almost anywhere in this island, which is just the coolest thing. After we visited the Silverglade Village, which is one of the most well-known villages in JORVIK for cultural reasons, we're going to visit actually another village, but this one is in a forest. We're now getting to the Vela Village, which is surrounded by the hollow woods. The buildings in this area are made from stone and have a thatched roof, and we're going to speak to the village counselor, Claire, and we're going to ask her some questions about the village, and she's going to tell us some traditions they have here, which is going to be super interesting, and I'm very excited.
Hello, I'm Claire. I have been the village councillor for 9 years, and I've lived in Vela Village my whole life. Here, winter is very exciting. When the snow comes, we go on trail rides with our horses, who resist the cold very well. On Christmas Eve, apart from giving gifts, we all get together, and I mean all. The entirety of our village gets together and we have dinner. Everyone contributes to the cooking and brings home-cooked meals and appetizers, but the rule is they must contain fish meat or no meat at all. Fish is our main source of food here, as there are lakes and rivers surrounding us and our forest. We have a traditional dessert, which is a sort of pie that's filled with sweet cheese and blueberries.
Now it's time to let Bia rest, so while she's resting, we're going to visit another place that's called the Winter Village. Now sit back and listen carefully because I'm going to be telling a lot of information. So the Winter Village is something that is organized every single year in the months of December and January. To get to this place, you have to be taken with a sleigh by the elves that work at the Winter Village. And if you want to take your own horse to the Winter Village, you have to put your horse to drive the sleigh. Of course, everything is free, from getting to the place, traveling, and to experiences you can have here, which we're gonna discover in a bit. Some activities include going shopping. I actually got the sweater you're seeing on me from here, and I got it 4 years ago at an amazing price, and it still looks new. You can try their gingerbread latte or a cappuccino at their local cafe. You can go to the huge Christmas tree in the middle of the village and take pictures, and you might find some gifts under it. You can pet wild animals brought by the JORVIK Rangers, but don't worry, everything is done safely and ethically. The animals aren't harmed and they aren't forced to do this. You can go for hikes or walks, and you can actually lease horses. They have a full stable and even an arena if you want to ride and do show jumping or anything. And you can lease horses for free, but only in the Winter Village area. And when I say Winter Village area, I mean the forests and the lakes surrounding it as well. So it's not just the village in itself. And I love the fact that they're trying to make everything free, and I mean free to a degree. Obviously not everything can be free because they do need some source of income. The Winter Village is what attracts most tourists in JORVIK, so JORVIK meets most tourists during wintertime because of the Winter Village. So it's really nice that you get to see so many different people when you come here and meet people from other countries, other continents, which is just such an amazing social experience. I'd like to end this documentary or informative vlog because I feel like that's the better term, because documentary sounds more like something that's a bit more professional, if you know what I mean. But anyways, I'd like to end it by showing you some adorable clips of penguins, foxes, just some more animals other than horses that I saw in the Winter Village. And I'd like to say that I had so much fun filming this and talking to the people I talked, and this was such an amazing opportunity, and I did get to travel and do some stuff for free, so that's always a bonus, and I'm very, very, very appreciative for that. This video was sponsored by Marley Cereals, the Hollywoods National Park and its association, and Your Market. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope you have the most amazing day.